Why, hello there. Today is Saturday, May 9th. It is currently 1:08 p.m. Just finished my shower. About to do some little skincare here. Starting with my toner. I've already washed my face. We're here. So it's been a busy weekend. Yesterday was my birthday. We didn't really do much for it. I really didn't care to do much for it anyway because we had a lot going on. We got back from Austin yesterday. So my sister graduated. My sister's graduation was on the 7th. So we drove to Austin, did her graduation, and then after that, there was a small get together, but my husband and I and the baby, my husband was beat. So we ended up going back to the hotel and resting. And then the next day was my birthday. And it was very chill, very, very chill, just like I like it. Spent time with my family. And then we just got ready to come back to Dallas. So that was pretty much how I spent my birthday. Oh, shout out to the Marriott. They were so sweet. They had like this little chocolate stuff laid out when we got to the hotel for my birthday. But overall, I've just been in this very zen, reflective space. Every time my birthday rolls around, I find myself in deep thought. And yesterday was no different. So as we were packing up to head back to Dallas, I was just very much in a state of, and also deep gratitude at the same time, because I just feel like as an individual, I've just really come a long way mentally and emotionally. And I always just like to just take time to just reflect and think on those things. Think on the things that I've learned. Think on the things that I can do differently, and just overall thinking on the things on how to be better as an individual. And so I just feel like I think my birthdays most times are spent doing that. I do have this big project that I'm working on, and I think I've also been putting my focus on that as well, trying to get that out. What I'm working on, I mean, it's already out, but I've now taken it seriously. I have perfected it. And starting Monday, I have 3 people that I am wanting to try it out, check it out, get their thoughts on it. So I'm super excited about that because it's something that I've had since 2023. And I worked on it a little bit, put it back, worked on it a little bit, but this time around it's like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to really hone in on it and get it going. And so I was actually up till like 3 a.m. working on it. Can you imagine? So what it is basically it's a platform that I've built for mainly like the African wedding space. Because I think I did mention in the past that I am a fashion and bridal stylist outside of my 9-to-5. I do fashion and bridal styling. And then I started working on Asoebi Assist, which is what I'm referring to, that I've been trying to fine tune and perfect. And so I think it's reached a point where it's like, okay, I'm really ready to get this thing going. You know what I just realized? I haven't given y'all an update on my life. I'm just talking to you like we spoke last week. I think you probably have seen like my YouTube shorts though, so you kind of already know that, yeah. From the last time I spoke to you till now, I did get married, and I am now the mother of a 16-month-old. Oh my gosh. I still can't believe I'm a mom, but we're taking it in strides. It's been an interesting journey. Very, very humbling experience. But overall, we love it here. Being a mother, being a wife, about juggling those things, it's been a very humbling experience. Yeah, still don't know how I'm doing it, but we're doing it. So if any of you have used the Osmo Pocket 3 or you are using the Osmo Pocket 3, please tell me some features. I've been studying it on my own, and it's pretty nice so far. I really like it. This was the one that I I didn't even know my husband was going to get it for me, to be honest. It was just one of those things where was thinking to get it when I could. And one of the reasons that I loved it so much is because of the features, how you have that option of the landscape or the portrait. You could take photos on it. It's just really portable. It's like easy to maneuver. I was using it throughout my sister's graduation this past week, and I was able to film some pretty nice things. So I'm super excited to see how it's all gonna come out. It's so portable, like so lightweight. When it comes to this YouTube thing, I'm trying not to overthink it, to be very honest with you, because one thing I've learned when it comes to content is just taking it one day at a time, doing what comes, but also providing quality as well. So I think for the rest of today, I'm gonna fine tune my project that I've been working on. I think I've done major bulk of the load. Like, I've had to teach myself how to really build this website. Okay, not me personally, like my husband actually taught me. And so I have now deployed it. So it is officially live. So I'm just reviewing it, fine tuning it, testing it, because I do have a tech background, more specifically in the audit field, because I do work for a financial institution. So I do have that risk and technology background. And because I'm dealing with people's payments and things of that sort, I am testing it to ensure that everything is operating effectively, because I don't joke about money. And I most definitely do not joke about other people's money. Just tweaking it, tweaking everything, making sure it is perfect so we don't have any issues when I start to launch it out on Monday. So that's pretty much what I'm doing today. It's really nothing too special. This is literally what my Saturdays have been looking like. I'm very stingy about my weekends. I will say that. I'm very, very stingy. I don't care to be out and about all the time because I enjoy being in my house. I should be resting. I should be, because I have been up since 3. Well, I was up till 3, and then I woke up around 10 a.m. today, but I really, really want to get this done. And this website is just so addicting. I've incorporated so much into this. I've put a lot into it, and I think it'll be so useful for people that, for brides or any celebrant that utilizes Asoebi for their events. So much thought has gone into it, so much love, so much everything. Like, anything pertaining to risk, I have analyzed it. Like, I literally have really just poured a lot. And one of my favorite things about this website is the blog that I created. Just a lot of informational things when it comes to the wedding industry, most especially Nigerian weddings, because I am Nigerian. So, I give tips. I have tips, traditions, and the honest realities of Asoebi coordination. And of course, Asoebi Assist it's not just for couples, for weddings. Because, people do Asoebi for weight keepings. They do Asoebi for birthday celebrations and things like that. So it's not just limited to that. But this was inspired from the standpoint of traditional weddings. So, because I remember what I went through when I got married, having to coordinate Asoebi and everything. And I'm like borderline a perfectionist. So everything had to be perfect. And yeah, it was very stressful. But I wish I had something like this when I was getting married. Truly, I do. But overall, I'm really, really excited. It's like every time I think I'm done, it's like I always think of something else, because it's just like, it just needs to be perfect. Good morning and happy Mother's Day. It is Sunday morning. I am getting ready. This is my second Mother's Day, and I'm just in awe. Honestly, I can't believe it's been 2 years, because my first Mother's Day was last year. Just to think of how far I've come, honestly, with motherhood, mentally and emotionally. And like, some people will probably see this and be like, what? You've only done 2 years. It's not that big of a deal. It's a big deal for me, okay? It's a big deal for me because the moment I found out I was going to be a mom, it was something that I took very, very seriously. And it's something I still do take very seriously. I take my role as a mother very seriously. I'm really grateful for my journey. And every day I just try to strive to be a better version of myself, because I feel like my generation, a lot of us were healing from a lot of things in our past. You know, some maybe some good, maybe too much, maybe some bad. I don't know, but I feel like a lot of us are healing from our past, and I think most of us. Well, let me not speak for everybody. I think some of us want to be better parents for our kids. I think it's necessary. Ooh, I need to do my ages. I'll be right back. So as I was saying, I think it's very necessary for us to evaluate ourselves and be the best version of ourselves for our children. You know what I mean? Because we need to, our generation, we need to, I don't want my children in therapy because of the traumas or the experiences that they either got or didn't get from me. And of course, I know I'm not going to be perfect, and I know I'm not perfect, but I want to do the best I can. Genuinely, I want to do the best I can. And I want to be the best version of myself, because I feel like when I show up and I'm the best version of myself for me, I can show up and be the best version of myself for everyone else. And I think that that's very important. I think that that's something that most of our generation, I'm a millennial, so I feel like most of our generation didn't get that from our parents. And that's not to say all of our parents are horrible. You know what I mean? I don't agree that they were horrible. They did most of them did the best that they could with what they knew, right? And now that we are older, we know better. So I think it's only right that we do better. That's it. That's all. So I'm grateful for my second year being able to celebrate Mother's Day. It's so interesting because I feel like I'm more enthusiastic about Mother's Day than I was about my birthday. But I mean, like I was explaining, I think when it comes to my birthday, it puts me in evaluation mode. You know, what have I learned? What have I outgrown? What have I what have I done differently? And not from a performance standpoint. I'm talking about like just naturally, like, who is this girl? Who is Nancy? You know? And I just think back to like when I was younger versus where I am at now. And it's just like, yeah, I'm so proud of you, because you've really come a long way. And it's one of those things where I've come a long way, not from a physical standpoint. I'm talking about mentally and emotionally. The things that I could not withstand back then, you know, I'm able to overcome them now. And I'm really grateful, and I'm really a reflective individual. You know what I mean? I'm someone that you know, life was not always easy for me. Majority of them, me inflicting most of that on myself, which I've had to face myself in the mirror and take accountability for it. And it has helped me to become a better person. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am not perfect at all. In fact, it has actually helped me to see and embrace my imperfection, and see where to become better at and where to become stronger and what to just leave alone, because I want to be me at the end of the day, right? So anyways, happy Mother's Day. I'm going to use this to keep my edges down while I do my makeup. Oh, another thing I'm excited about is I'm officially done with my website. I have done all the checks and balances. I've reviewed, over-reviewed. I've had my husband look at it. He's given me his honest thoughts and opinions. Yeah, it is ready for, I'll be sending that link out to my few people that I mentioned. I want it to be the best of the best. I put my heart, my soul into it. You feel me? And I just want it to be great. And I'm hoping I'm hoping that they have a good experience with it as well. This gives me the time to do my makeup and just have some me time while getting ready today. And I love being in this space because, again, I just love to think and reflect. Sometimes I'll play like some videos in the background just to, you know, have something to listen to, something to learn, or just random stuff, honestly. I listen to a whole bunch of things. Sometimes I'm on YouTube. Sometimes, I don't know if people go on TikTok Live, but I love going on TikTok Live and hearing different discussions that are had. Most of the spaces that I frequent, most times they talk about like marriage and relationships. That's what most people like to talk about. But there's one live that I was on last week, and we were talking about the tech world and how AI is infiltrating the world, like on a global scale. And it was a very interesting topic of conversation. It made me see how much I really do enjoy being in the tech field and learning. I enjoy learning. And even like my job right now, the job that I do, I think I enjoy it now more than when I started. Because when I started it, it was like, okay, yeah, I'm just doing this for the money. But now it's like I actually enjoy it because I see the use of it, and I'm seeing how AI is now coming in. They're having us utilize, utilize it more and more in our business, in our company that I work for, which is cool. It definitely makes the job more efficient. I always tell people that if you are relying on AI to do the job for you, I think you are using it wrong. You should still know how to do your job. You should most definitely still know how to do your job. The thing that AI is doing is just making it faster. So maybe something that you would have to have racked your brain around to finally get to your answer, AI solves that, gets you to it in like seconds. Meaning you still have to know the outcome of what you're wanting. But yeah, that conversation on that live was amazing, and it really opened my eyes to seeing how much I enjoy this topic of conversation, among other things, and how I tend to kind of stray away from like marriage and relationship conversations because it's like, is there anything else to talk about? Don't get me wrong, I love marriage, I love relationships, I love talking about it as well, right? But sometimes there's certain rooms, certain conversations they be talking about it, I'd be like, yeah, can't relate, okay? I don't know what y'all got going on, but we're not doing that over here, you feel me? So I stay out of those. But overall, that conversation was very enlightening for me. I enjoyed it. And I think I was able to also provide knowledge to other people, because people see like these AI platforms, it's like as if it's so bad, but it's only good. It's only bad when you don't know how to use it. You have to know how to use it. And I'm someone that is learning how to use it. I implement it a lot, not only in my workspace, but in my day-to-day life. So I think by the time I make this video, I will have the link in my bio, asoebiassist.com, so you guys can take a look at it as well. And if you have any brides, or if you are a bride and you are planning your traditional wedding, take a look at it, check it out, fill out the client intake form. Tell me what you need, girl, and maybe I can help you. I definitely know that had I had something like this when I was planning my traditional wedding, oh my gosh, life would have been way more simpler, way more simpler. Trying to manage all that on my own, it was just a lot. Because, again, I mentioned I'm like a borderline type A perfectionist kind of girl. So it doesn't make my life any easier, but this is who I am. I like structure. I like order. I don't like confusion. I don't like disarray. I don't like none of that. Okay, we don't do that over here. We run a tight ship over here. That's who I am. That's how I operate. And even like how I function in my home as a wife, as a mother, like I I don't necessarily run on a schedule because I understand that not everything is going to go, you know, boom, boom, boom. But like, I am a plan ahead kind of girl. I am a think past today. Like as we're here today, I'm already thinking about tomorrow and what needs to be done. And if it's something that I can try to do today to get it out the way, I do it. You know, like, so I definitely am intentional about like going out of my way to make my life easier. I love conversations. I love different conversations. I talk to myself. Yeah, I said it. I talk to myself. So talking to a camera, what's new? It's nothing. It's nothing to me. It's not like you're here in front of me, right? I can't see you. You can see me. I can't see you. I don't know who's watching this. Hey, if you're watching this. Oh my gosh. I am not doing a full face beat today. I'm doing a very simple beat because my skin is really going through it, Lord Jesus. And I am partially to blame for that. My eating habits have been crap. I wouldn't say I'm stressed, but you know, we just had a lot going on these past few weeks. And so because of that, I haven't been on my usual schedule. I almost crashed out the other day, but I didn't. You see what I'm saying? Like listen, we over here, we getting it together, honey. Things aren't always going to go as planned, but by the grace of God, we're going to figure it out. Okay? So we are figuring it out. Yes, Lord. I love Danessa Myricks. What is this? The blurring balm powder. I need to quit playing and get another one before this one runs out because I cannot afford. Like, I'm the type of person where when I like a foundation, I stick to it. I stick to it. I don't use multiple foundations. I haven't reached that level of beauty yet where I got like multiple foundations, multiple of everything. No, if I like it, I'm going to stick with it because I just don't see the point in having multiple foundations. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't really go nowhere. Church, work. Maybe I'll go out to eat every now and then with hubs or like with some friends, like once in a blue moon. And I like it like that. You know, I live all the way out in the boonies. So trying to drive out to Dallas, yeah, no way. I have to plan my life before going out there. And I enjoy my weekends. I thoroughly enjoy my weekends. Like, I'm very stingy about my weekends. So if I'm leaving my house for you on the weekend, I must really like you for real because I don't like going nowhere. I like enjoying my mortgage. You know what I mean? Enjoying my mortgage, staying put, keeping cool. You feel me? Okay. I'm using Juvia's Place for my brows. Just kind of nothing too crazy. So brows are done. And then now I'm going to go in with Black Opal for my contour. Again, I'm not doing crazy makeup today. So I'm just doing highlight and contour on the top portion of my face. I think I kind of want to put some foundation. I need to wash my brushes. Jesus Christ, help me. I want to put some foundation on the bottom because I got like all these dark marks. So we're just going to kind of, because I'm not really going to do much to the bottom of my face. So use my Danessa Myricks just to cover up some of these. This is what I call my lazy makeup. Not doing too much, just keeping it cool. And then I'm just going to go in with some, let me first of all clean this up. Go in with my Black Opal. This is what, Snatch Sepia. Shout out to my friend. She's a makeup artist, Beauty by Ashley O. She's actually the one that put me on to this particular contour. I've been using it and I absolutely love it. I do feel like it doesn't blend as much as I like, but there's nothing a setting spray won't do. So spray, 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 let it sit, and then I can blend, blend, blend. Oh, God. I need to calm down. Okay. Then I just go in like this. Like so, like that. And you see that? You see that? Like, you see, it's like, now it blends like butter. And I'm like in love. Because I was using another concealer before, but it was like much darker. And so it's like extra work when it's like way darker. But this one, just blend, blend, blend. Just really light pats. And that's pretty much it. That is it. That is all, honey. Okay. And then I saw another lady friend of mine. She's also a makeup artist. I used to go to her a lot when I lived in Dallas. She was using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Concealer. And oh my gosh, I am in awe. Like, a little really goes a long way. I saw her using this and I was like, okay, let me try it out. And when I used it, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like this. A little really does go a long way. Like, I don't really have to do too much. Just bam, bam, bam. So I'm just going to highlight these areas. And that's it. Okay. Like I said, we're not doing too much today. Today is about us. We ain't really going to do too much. We're just chilling. I've also realized that I'm a chill type of girl. I don't really like to, you know, but every now and then, don't get it twisted, okay? That I like to chill, that don't mean I can't pop out every now and then. You feel me? That's the way I am. But right now, I'm just in a very zen mode. Look at that. Look at how it blends. Like, the first time I tried this out, I used a lot, and I was so scared because it was so thick. And I felt like I was blending for eternity, but it came out really good. If I find a picture, I'll show it. All right. Actually, I did a video on it. I think I'll post it on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's Mrs. Nancy Glow on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. I've also come a really long way when it comes to makeup. I used to not really know the art or understand the art of blending and how it actually works. I was just vibing. But now we got this, I think. Okay, and then now time for my powder. 2 powders and 2 loose powders and then 1 setting powder. So for the loose powder, I start off with this, and I just use this in the areas of like my forehead and the outer portion of my cheeks. So here, and I don't use a lot. I always make sure to kind of and then this outer portion right here, like so, like that. And then even here, and I know I didn't put any highlight down here, but we're just gonna put some down here on our imaginary highlight. I don't know. And then I use the Peach, Revolution Peach for my inner area. I love the brightening that it gives. I love, love, love it. I never knew. I can't remember the creator that put me onto that, but it just brightens it up so nicely in a way that I really do like. And then, and like as I'm doing it, I like to put stuff away. I just don't like a messy environment. I can't do it, y'all. I can't. I just can't. And I will go in with my pressed powder
and just kind of press it all in. I didn't plan to give you guys a little makeup session, but here we are. And then after that, I go in with my Fenty Pro Filter. It's also something I need to re-up on. Oh my gosh. And we just blend out where the highlighter and the contour meet. This is also something I learned from someone else on YouTube. I can't remember the people's names. I did try to look for her. I couldn't find her. I learned this years ago. And the things I've learned, I just kind of brushed up on over the years. And then my bronzer, Juvia's Place, once again. Love her down. You see that? Just go over with the contour, wherever the contour is. Yeah, that black opal contour in that particular shade was a game changer for me. It was definitely a game changer. It was because what I was doing before, like, I mean, I was making it work. Don't get me wrong, but this shade is more my speed, my blush. So I use 2 blushes now, and the way I do my blush, I do like a, cause I already got big cheeks. I don't need more. Shout out to my mama. Yeah. And then I go in with another blush. This one is the Maybelline Fit Me blush. I got this at Walmart. Oh, love me some Walmart. I don't care what no one says. Okay. And then that's pretty much it for the makeup. I'll do my lips later because dealing with having to do a lip with my daughter never works out. She always touches my lips in one way, shape, or form. So we're going to do our lips last. We're just going to do some lashes. So these are my favorite lashes from Ardell. And then I always use like the same glue. I think this is from Kiss. And my favorite style of lashes, the way I do it, I think it's called the doll eye. My sister was the one that put me on to cluster lashes. I first tried it at my, when we went to Jamaica for my girls' bachelorette, for my bachelorette trip. Me and my sister and like a few of my friends, me, my sister, my cousin, and a few of my friends, like there was only like 5 of us. That trip was so amazing. My sister and my friend, they planned it for me and it was like amazing. I had a great time. You know, and I think I've learned over the years that like I really don't need like huge crowds. I don't need a lot. Like I'm really a simple girl. Just a nice experience and I'm good. And some food. Ooh, child, you can't forget the food. And they hired this chef that they hired a chef that came in and cooked and everything. Like she was top tier. The food was so good. I definitely would want to go to Jamaica again, but I think my next experience I'd want it to be with my husband. Because he enjoys the finer things in life, so I know he would really enjoy that. Okay, so I did 16, 14, 12, 10, and then now I'm gonna do 14, 16, 12. This one right here is the 16. That's the tallest, that's the longest one. And then I'll do a 14, 12, because I don't think 10 will fit on the inside. You see it? You see it. Okay, now to do my right side. This is nice, and let me know, comment below if you want details on what I use. I usually put everything in my LTK, and I will make sure to also have that linked because I also need to update a lot of my links because, you know, Your girl's not been on the YouTube that much, so I know I'm not even gonna make excuses. I've just been lifing, you feel me? Because I think the last major video I did, I think I wasn't pregnant yet. But the moment I got pregnant, child, I left everything alone. I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing none of this. I just want to go to sleep, child. Pregnancy took me out. It humbled the heck out of me. All I did that period was wake up, sleep. I wake up, shower, 16, 14, 12, work, eat, and sleep. Me and Netflix were like this. I watched all the shows. At one point, because I used to like watching movies, but that I got to a point where I was like, no, I'm more of a series girl. I need something that is long. So I watched Suits. I watched Virgin River. Oh my gosh, I love me some Virgin River. I watched a lot of shows. I watched a lot of shows when I was pregnant. And they were a huge help for me because I was really going through it. At some point, I even stopped working out because like I felt like I was about to pass out. Couldn't do it, child. Couldn't do it. Just eat, sleep, chill. Eat, sleep, chill, work. Wake up, do it all over again. This is what we've got. It'll do. It'll do. Because I'm just... some little mascara. I'm about to go wake my daughter up and get her dressed, and I don't know what it is about my lips that she always seems to swipe through it, and I'm just not in the mood for that. So we're gonna do the lips last. Starting off with Charlotte. Also need to re-up on this. And then going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Hydrating Spray. Also love it. It's very, it gives a nice smooth finish. And then that's it. We're done. Now, if I wasn't doing this video, this probably would have taken me like 10, 15 minutes because I would have gone a lot faster. But I'm yapping and trying to do this and trying to look at the camera and try to look at the mirror. It's a lot. It's a lot, child. So, but we got it done. So now, time to wake my baby up, get her fed, and get going. Okay, bye. What a day. Today was nice. Today was really nice. It was a very chill Mother's Day. Got to go to church, spend time with family, went out to eat. Then we went to the store. My husband bought me the Aura ring and I wanted to put it on this hand. And so I needed a bigger ring size. So I got to do that today. I derive joy in like the simple moments. Like I'm learning with me, it doesn't really take much to make me smile. I think just the fact that, you know, someone thought of me enough to make my day, I think that means a lot. Overall, I'm really grateful. I'm really, really grateful because I just look back on like how far I've come.
But yeah, we're finna wind it on down. You know, I put the baby down for bed, got the house kind of cool and calm. So I'm just taking this moment to myself to just reflect and just thank God for all the wonderful things that He's done in my life, and really thankful for this second year being able to have the honor to celebrate Mother's Day. It really means a lot. I do enjoy being a mom. I enjoy being a mom to my precious baby girl. She's everything. She is everything. Sometimes I'm still like in shock. Like, I really am a mom for real, but I don't know if that shock will ever go away. But it makes me happy to see her, and she's just growing. And even myself, like thinking back to like the days where I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? But like somehow I'm doing it. I'm freaking doing it. It truly is a blessing. I got to celebrate Mother's Day with my mom as well. But yeah, like I said, we finna wind it on down. I've done the grocery shopping. I've done the food for the week. This is the first, and I really hope to be consistent with this. I mean, my husband done got me the camera, so at this point, like, we're here. Now I have to do this. And with that, we are coming to an end of this video. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. How was your Mother's Day? Talk to me in the comments. Let me know how your Mother's Day went. I hope to see you guys again. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.